Hey there, welcome back to Banana Today. So now it is time for our guest segment, and today we have on a musical artist, homegrown.
That's right, our very own Bhangra artist Mandev Sidhu joins us in the studios today. It is of course his first time on TV. He's debuting here and he wears a couple of hats. Perhaps, besides being a songwriter and a Bhangra artist, self-made artist, he's also a pilot. So we're going to talk to him a little bit more to find out his zest for life and basically what he's doing to literally fly.
Yeah, to literally fly in the skies. But first off, we'll take a quick look at his latest single, the clip Dil Tere. So let's roll that first and then we'll get back to Mandev and us in the studios. Nice.
There you go, Dil Tere by Mandev Sidhu. Welcome to the studios, Mandev. How are you feeling?
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you. It's always good to meet a fellow Punjabi who enjoys Bhangra.
I know you guys just want to leap out of your chairs and start
do the
dancing,
Bhangra.
but you know what? Interview first.
That's right.
Okay.
You're right, Tam. But you know what? There is nothing like the rhythm and the beat towards a Bhangra music, or a song. But you started out as a pilot, and then now you've become a Bhangra artist. Give us a bit of a background about yourself.
Okay, basically, I graduated as a pilot. So meanwhile, waiting to get a job, I did odd job, and then I have a passion for singing. So I told to myself, if I don't do now, when I will do? At least I give a try. And this is my first experiment. So the result is here.
Okay, so it is very obviously a Bhangra single.
Yeah.
But what were the musical influences behind it? Because I also noticed that it's pretty techno, it's pretty upbeat, and it could straight up go into the club floors, that scene.
So basically, the current trend for Bhangra music and Bollywood music is more to urban music, club trend music.
Right.
So we don't want to take a first step. We don't want to take a gamble where we play a normal Bhangra music and then it doesn't get approved in the community. So we try to do what is ongoing right now, follow the trend.
Right.
So we came up with this techno beat and urban song.
Tell us about the video as well.
Yeah.
Where was it shot, Mandev?
This video was shot in KL. One of the indoor studio was shot over there. So we call Bollywood models from Bombay.
Lucky you.
So we called them over here and we shot the video in one day.
Right, okay, so this song, in fact, is not just any song. You have got some interesting people who have actually worked on the song with you. Tell us about the collaborations.
Okay, basically I collaborated with Malaysian artists like Arvinder Singh Raina. He's my guru. He taught me how to sing. He guided me. So from there, I met him. First I met him, so I told him my interest in singing. So he said, let's do it. So he guided me, he taught me how to sing, everything. And then he said, let's plan a song, single.
Okay, right. So that was in the build-up towards the single.
Yes.
But your interest in music actually goes back a little bit further, all the way to your childhood, right?
Yes.
Tell us what really sparked the interest in you first and foremost.
Okay, when I was in my childhood time, so my parents used to go to our Sikh temple. So we used to do our devotional music over there. So from there, I built up my passion, and then I meet Arvinder Raina. So I also, before actually I met Arvinder Raina, I was performing in a private function, my friend's birthday party or wedding. So I get a lot of positive response from there.
And that gave you the courage to move on.
Yes.
Let's go a little bit, perhaps a few steps back. How do you feel that the local Bhangra music scene is like? Because it has been, sort of on the rise, it has been growing. Didn't you feel at any one point of time a little bit perhaps nervous or afraid to get into this scene, especially when there are already other musicians, successful musicians?
Yeah, more established people,
right?
right?
And then you also perhaps, I don't know, did you have to put in your own money for this to fund yourself? I mean, how does one take that big, bold step like you did?
So basically, we currently have a lot of good artists in Malaysia who are doing very well in Bhangra industry, Punjabi culture industry. Then it was sparking because if they can do, why I can't do?
Yeah.
So this is a positive setback I took. So I get a go. Eventually, for this first album, I did I invested a lot in this first album. Basically, I invest everything, 4 years hard work. So I invested over here, and then we build up from audio. Then we go to music, and then we did the promotion.
Wow. So there's creative, there's financial, there's also production. So that it's pretty much
now
all of
marketing.
you.
Yeah.
Marketing. Okay. So I think that then you would be the perfect person to tell us. So what is the Malaysian music scene looking like, you think, for 2019?
Okay. Currently, I see a lot of scope in Malaysian music, but for Punjabi music, there's no enough scope. There's no enough market in
What do you
Malaysia.
want to see happen in the next few years?
What are you going to make happen?
Yeah,
because
that
you can
too.
do so much with, of course, the authentic Chinese or Malay or even Indian music that's out there. You can perhaps create some Malaysian sounds.
We are. I'm planning for few songs which I will try to release this year and next year. So I'll be collaborating with Arvinda Raina again.
Yeah.
And then a producer from Singapore and also India, so that I can connect India touch to Malaysia.
How are you going to balance that with your full-time job of, being a pilot?
That is a very
Like literally flying high in the skies, right?
So which becomes more important when, is it a pilot by day, Bhangra artist by night?
Yeah.
What is it?
Something like that. Basically.
What do your friends say? Do they are they supportive overall,
Yeah.
or do they make fun? It's like, oh, here comes the Bhangra artist.
At first they was making fun. There's
Yeah.
no support from friends. Few of my friends, which I eventually,
friends.
good friends, they supported me until now. Thanks to them. And then slowly, but first will come my career as a pilot. Then I'll become an artist.
Right. So you've already, though, speaking about taking the Bhangra market from Malaysia to India, you have set down some feelers there already, because you did have Bollywood playback singer
Yes.
Shamali Kholgade actually guest on this on it itself, the single. So what was that experience like, and where do you hope that it will lead to?
Okay, the experience is very amazing. While we was making the track, Mr. Arvinda Raina, he suggested me we should have some element of Bollywood. So we got contact with Shalmali Kholgade. She's a big playback singer in Bollywood.
Yep.
She did a lot of songs
2
for
super
movies.
hits, in fact, under her belt right now.
She did
Yeah.
for Ranbir Kapoor, Deepika Padukone movies.
Right.
So we got touch with her. She was interested in the project, and then she came in. We did a song together. So what I want to do right now here is I would like to collaborate with a lot of Bollywood and also Malaysian artists.
Who would be your ultimate collaboration, locally or internationally?
Locally, I've spoke to Shashi the Don. I have met him.
Nice.
So we are planning something in future. And for Bollywood, perhaps like Yo-Yo Honey Singh.
Yeah, he's pretty big name there.
Okay.
He's right up there as one of the top artists in Bhangra.
Nice.
I just know these things off my fingertips.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay,
Right? And I'm
now-
still fumbling a little bit of that. But anyhow, a couple of your favorite Malaysian musicians,
Yeah.
though, who are not necessarily in the Bhangra or the Indian music genre, but those that you really think have reached a certain level that you would love to emulate someday.
I feel Santis is quite good with his latest song Amalina. He did a fantastic job.
Let's look a little bit at, perhaps what does it take for someone to, not just anyone, but someone as young as you, to decide, well, yes, I will complete my education, I will become a qualified pilot, as hard as that is already, but then I want to pursue my own dreams. Are many of the, Gen Y, do they think like you? Because what I realize is a lot of them want to do a bit of everything, and there's nothing wrong in that, because previously our parents like, you got to be loyal to one company,
For
you're a
35,
pilot, you're
40
only a
years.
pilot,
Yes.
but now things are changing.
Yeah, first thing, education is really important.
Yeah.
Without education, you're nothing. And then you must have a stable job to fund your hobbies. So without the fun, you can't actually take your hobby to a different level.
I think you've got a super practical approach, and I love it. But what does it take on the ground, on the day-to-day, especially during the time when you were finishing up your license, but you are also focusing on creating music? What was your daily schedule like? Did it, basically mean that you had to skimp on sleep? What was your day like?
Basically, I don't have enough sleep. I do my studies, and then I also concentrate on my music. So I have to balance my life between
Just juggling it,
yes,
right?
As hard as that sounds, in fact, right? You have to be this and that, so you have to have that fine line of having enough sleep because you have to fly the plane and then you have to come back and you want to pursue your passion. So yes, hard work is definitely the name of the game there, but you also have to take care of your health really well because being a pilot you have to be in the pink of health at all times. Which brings me to a question just to have a chat with you. What do you think on the new smoking ban, and what do you think is implications of that on the youth?
For smoking ban, I think it's a very good initiative taken by our government. Basically, I'm myself is a fitness freak. I do go gym, everything, and also I don't smoke. So for people who smoke in front of me, I become a passive and second-hand smoker, which is bad for environment and also for other people. They should take consideration for other people.
That's right.
So getting back into the music biz, now you've also been exposed to working with Bollywood artists, and even those on, they are way up there. They're pretty much made it. So what is the level of professionalism like? How does it differ from Malaysia, or is it pretty much the same?
It's pretty much the same. I mean, the industry in Bollywood is quite professional, I would say. So working with them, you need to be as professional as they are.
Right, step up, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So like in Malaysia, I can just we can do later on, something like that. But in Bollywood, you must go on the game. If you are not on the game, you're out.
Yeah, such a competitive market, right?
Yes.
So we've got a couple of minutes left, but Mandev, we're going to actually take a look at more of your video clip. And thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Let's
check
roll
it out.
मेरा रंग संतरी जी मैं पैंटा मुंडिया वे मैं लगदी